Hello everybody, Zeff here with ZeffsTrading. Hope you guys are doing well today. April 26, 2024. This will be our chart review for our ES futures on the 2000 tick chart. Couple nice trades in the morning, not so many throughout the rest of the day, and only one half decent one at the end of the day. So most of your trading was done in the morning for sure. Anyways, let's get right into it. 8:35, you have your first entry, second entry short right at two key entry points, is which your downward trend channel at the EMA. Plenty of room to the lows here, and I marked the low right there. So first entry, second entry short, great signal bar, downward move, break, couple legs to a new low, and then you get another second entry short. And let me zoom in here. You get a first entry, second entry short, and it's also a first entry, second entry long failure by the count. And this has a nice move down. It sells off a little bit. Takes a second here. Let's see if we get our 2 points. And we get our 2 points within the first two bars, which is great. And then we make a new low of the day after market open. And this, this bar is right here at 9:30, so you just got to be a little careful with market open. But with such a move down and the bearish move down, I think that's okay to take. Then we get a new low of the day at 5104.50. And this is really where all 1, 2, and 3 trades that I saw were pretty darn good for today. You have a move up, break, first entry, second entry long, higher low. This is a little congested across the board here, so just when you see this, definitely do limit order and mark out your highs and lows. You never, and then you get a higher low here. This isn't the best bar, but context-wise, as you're reading price action, this is gives you confidence that the move is going to go higher and break to a new extreme, which it does. Then we just start getting this nice bullish upward trend channel go throughout a few hours here, as you can see. And I just don't see anywhere to get in for this whole move up here. By the count here, you get a double top, so it resets the count by the indicator. But by the indicator, it's a first entry, second entry long. But I see this as a double top clearly. So then it would be first entry, pulls back, second entry long. And that's, I think, the move here. Definitely have to do a limit order for this guy. And again, I just don't like how congested it is across the board. No clear visual two-legged pullback, but with a limit order and at previous days high here, pretty good context-based trade and plenty of room to the top, back up at this double top here. And let's see, so you get your scalp. How big is this bar? But you definitely have to do a limit order because your stop would have been quite big. Nonetheless, you start making lower lows, and then we form into this trading range here. And after a while, for a few, let's see here, 10:25, 11:20, yeah, about 40 minutes, an hour, somewhere around there, you get a move up to the break of a new high of this upward trend channel, and let me show you that. So we have this nice upward trend channel. You finally get a break and new high. After that happens, you get a clear move down, and you get a lower high, and I'll move this so you can see that bar. Clear lower high here, closing below the EMA. This is only, I want to say 6 ticks. Yeah, 6 tick bar, very low risk bar. That's a high probability trade right there. And sometimes these trend channels can be a pain to move, but okay. Anyways, so yeah, you get a nice lower high here. You get a clear 1, 2-legged pullback, but you're not looking for longs all the way down here. You do see this. This is such a risky trade though with this sell-off. I wonder if anyone took that. Anyways, you get a move down, break, and I saw the first entry pulls back, clear second entry short at the 21 EMA, double top. This was a doji bar, so I tried to drop a limit order, and the scalp was already made, so I had to cancel the order, unfortunately. But that happens. Maybe if your signal bar was better than mine. I still really like the context. We never get a break in new low, unfortunately, but nonetheless, that's okay, because after that, it just turns into the most boring possible price action. I saw this double top right here, back at the trend channel, maybe 1, 2, 3 triple test. I don't know. There's probably an argument to be made by this. I was really looking for a lower high, but it never came, so just, wasn't sure. Want to try to do sure things, and so I skipped that. Works out, but it is what it is. You kind of just get this two-legged pullback here, and then it just runs higher and starts this really tight bull channel. Very, very tight here. You can draw this however you want. Whoops. And there's a few ways that you can do that if you'd like, but unfortunately I just don't see anything. You do get a first entry, second entry long here, but this is all one hoagie, and this is very congested, so can't really take that. I did like just the context of the move up and how bullish it was with this tight bullish channel, but didn't take it. Nonetheless, we get a move back up to the top of this range here, and we get a little small trading range for about 30 minutes. Then we get this 2 matching bar high with a double top here, very bearish bars. It sells off, breaks out of this trading range, comes back, tests it. You get a lower high here. Maybe if you see this, you take this. We'll see how big this bar is. This is a doji bar. This is only 5 ticks though. So maybe you take that trade. Nonetheless, we get a move down. We get a first entry, second entry long, and then you're realizing this move is down here. And then, in the beginning, I was looking at this, and I just didn't like this second entry short. And the reason being because of this right here. This works, but you only get maybe 3 to 4 ticks if you're lucky, because you're scalping right into this double bottom, and I don't like that. Even though it works, you don't know that it'll work next time. And I didn't like that trade as it was playing out live. Then I see this clear move down. I also see this first entry, second entry long failure. And I'll mark this real quick. I think it's just too far away from the EMA. It is in the trend channel. But again, you only have so much room to the lows here. And it's only a point. So passed on that one as well, even though it worked. So I'm still trying to watch this and read the price action as it's unfolding. And just kind of doing a simulation in my head if I were to try to scalp some of these. Nonetheless, we get a move up. So we get a break of this downward trend channel. We never get a low again. And so that's when I realized, okay, well, we have 2 moves here. We get this one. This trend channel never got a new low. And now this trend channel never gets a new low. And then I'm starting to realize we're in a very big trading range, and it's very, very noisy. And it was noisy all the way till the last 30 minutes of the day. Actually, the last 20 minutes of the day. Anyways, so the last hour comes after this congestion happens. You do see a first entry, second entry short, but this is a horrible signal bar. Then you get this. You never get a lower high or anything, and then it just turns into a trading range. As you can see, major congestion across the board here, which I don't like. Then I saw this move up, break, first entry, second entry short, and it's a failure. And I really like this trade. I took this trade and only had enough room to scalp out for 6 ticks here. You do get your 2 points here, but it was right at this resistance here, and expecting price to make a new high after this double top seemed unlikely. So just went for the 6 ticks there and got that. Nonetheless, makes an outside bar closing on its low, comes down, first entry, second entry long fails, you get a breakout, and then I saw this one, which was, again, another first entry. Let me make this real quick. You get a first entry, pulls back, second entry short, hope you guys can see that. Oh, I'm sorry, I'll just move this out of the way. Sometimes it can be a little tricky with the trend channels to see the wicks. So here's our low, first entry, pulls back, second entry short in this downward trend channel, as you can see. Let me redraw that now. And then so I took this one as well. And you have plenty of room back down to the lows here over, 4 points basically, and you're expecting a new low. The only problem is you're at the end of the day, and this isn't the best signal bar in the world. So if your bar was better than my bar, then, definitely take that trade. Also, coming from the limit orders here, you're within 2 points here for your stop. You might have to go 9 tick stop. But if you drop at least a limit order back or 2, and then your stop would have only been, 6 ticks. Once you see this bar confirming after, because it's 1, 2 bars and you still haven't got your scalp, then I think it's correct to move your stop one tick above this bar as well, because then you'll know you're wrong if you get stopped out. And then it just turns into this two-legged pullback. Break, new low, couple legs to a new low, and it goes into the end of the day. And that's basically how I saw it for today. It took me a while to find this trend channel here. This big blue one here is definitely the correct one. Initially I thought these trend channels were going to be a lot more decisive with being bullish, couple legs to a new high, but it just really started getting choppy after 11 o'clock. Basically all the way to here was my apologies, about 11:30 all the way to about 1 o'clock. My time was completely noisy and very boring to trade and watch this unfold because there just wasn't any high probability setups. So the beginning of the day was definitely the move with the pre-market one, two pre-market ones and the one at 9:35. The second entry short was good as well at 11:12. It just depends on your signal bar. And unfortunately mine was a doji. And still tried entering it, but the scalp was done. Anyways, that's wrapping it up for Friday. Hope your guys' trading session was good. If you guys always have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave it in the comment section below or shoot me an email. And I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you very much.